Okay, thanks again for tuning in to our introductory piece. Now we're going to talk about the first step in solving a Rubik's Cube. Now this is a V cube, same principle though. It has the 3 by 3 by 3, and so it's going to follow the same algorithms. And it still has the focus centers, so that's not going to change. They're going to move along with them, so the black is going to move in, and its opposite is going to be yellow, or if it's a regular cube, it'd be white and it'd be yellow. So everything is going to be the same as any other cube, and so there are lots of 3 by 3 by 3 cubes out there, and designed by other companies other than Rubik's, and they are following the same principles as the Rubik's. They use the same algorithms and same process. So let's go ahead and let's start. I use the DRiDiR method. Once you get a hang of whatever method you're using, you can pretty much go in the first 3 steps. You can pretty much do in any order you want. The first step is to fill the corners. Okay, so as we move things that might work, well, let's see, we got one already. So if blue is my color focus, I want pieces that have blue in them, and they're definitely not going to have any green in them. And if it's a corner, then it's going to have to match up not just with the blue, it's going to have to match up with the orange and the black. Does it have to be in the right position yet? No. I just need to find them first. This happened to be in the right place already, so that's great. So I have this one. Now I'm going to look for another blue one. Oh, here's a blue one right here. Let's see. It's blue. Yes. It's yellow. Yes. It's red. Wait a minute. Where's the red? Oh, there is no red. So I can get rid of it, or I can just look for the right piece, and then I can position it into where I need to position it. Aha! Here it is. It's already underneath. And this is the most ideal place. So if I'm moving pieces, I can shift them to my right corner, my bottom right-hand corner, to put them in my top right-hand corner. So when I'm facing it, I don't want to position ones over here. I want to position them over here according to the DRiDiR process. So obviously if you had another method, maybe you could do that. But we're going to do it where we shift things, and they might end up in the right corner here, or they might actually already be up at top, but maybe in the wrong orientation. So we would use a certain algorithm to solve it. So for this one, we have it in the right-hand corner, and it has the yellow, it has the blue, see, and then it has the orange. We're just going to do 2 things. We are going to move it up here, and by using a specific algorithm, it will also orient it in the right order, because it is, I guess, possible that if you didn't do it exactly right, it could come in the wrong order. So let's go ahead and let's put that in place. So here we go. That one is step 3. So I'm going to have in this video, I'm going to have listed the different steps for this. So this would be algorithm 3. So for step 1, for filling the corners, there are 5 algorithms, and these 5 algorithms are determined by where the blue tile that you're trying to put up here, the blue tile corner, where is the blue tile on that corner. So this is the correct corner that I want up here, and so I'm looking at where the blue is. If it were on the right side, it would be called algorithm 1. If it is on the front bottom side, it's algorithm 2. And if it's on the bottom part of this right corner down here, bottom right hand corner, then it's 3. And if it is on the top one facing me, then it's 4. And it's algorithm 5 if it's right here. So if this was the correct one, I would use algorithm 5 to just reorient it. Okay, so now I'm going to use algorithm 3. And as I mentioned in my introductory video about the different names that I use and that are popular for the faces, I'm mixing that with a little bit of a mnemonic device. So that's how I commit it to memory. So mine is RiD, which you can hear is RI. So, and then D. So RiD, and then RoD. Wait a minute, where's that O coming from? I put an O there just to remind me that it's just a regular R, and then you hear the D again, so it's just a regular D. RiD, RoD, and then I'm going to say a silly word, DRiDiR. So it's D, and then RI, D, I, because there's the there, and that's just DI, and then there's an R again. So RiD, RoD, DRiDiR. So, as you can imagine, that would be RI, D, RO, or just R, D, then DRiDiR, D, RI, DI, R. And so now you can see it's matched up. RiD, RoD, DRiDiR. And I will have all those algorithms for this step mentioned in the video, in the description. And so there's that one. Now, let's see. I got another one here. This is in a different position. This is going to be algorithm 2. Let's get it in the right face. So it's red. Okay. It's yellow. Good. And then there's the blue up there. So it has the 3 colors that I need for this corner to put it up here. So let's go ahead and do it. So I use a different mnemonic device, DRi Doctor. So you can hear the D-I, DRi Doc, just the abbreviation, Doctor. So there you go. So I got the red, and then I got the yellow, and then it's all matched up. Now, so far it looks like we got the other corner, so let's get that last one. So here we go. We got black, just making sure, black or white in a regular cube, and then blue, yes, and red, yes. Okay, so once again, I'm using algorithm 3, and that happens quite often that you might skip over the other algorithms, and when you do an algorithm, sometimes you repeat that algorithm twice, and then you do one other one, or something similar. But you'll find that you'll be doing a lot of certain algorithms for one whole solve, and then the next time it'll be totally different. So, RiD, RoD, DRiDiR again, RI, D, R, D, D, RI, DI, R. And so then we're done with this. And so that is step 1 of solving the corners for the Dedmore method.